For Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. Here comes a pitch. Not close with that one, and that's how this game gets started. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, he gloves it. The throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between the first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
William Contreras stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
1 away. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Frelick, 23 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. The longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. Got him swinging. Jose Altuve up to hit here. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. Yelich moving back for it. And it's gone! Home run!
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul. But not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Way outside, ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. The big bat's coming up, and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The pitch. Hard hit to third. Fires over to Hoskins. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Man, that was bang-bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boo.
I got to be honest with you, I couldn't tell either. As they asked for time to check with the replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait and see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every game, it seems, and this one is just about as close as it gets.
Here's a final look at it. They called him out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Just missed. 1 out, base is empty. strike two.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
2-2.
And that skips in the dirt. Left-hand hitter waits. Right side. Over to first. Out. And they get the out on Alvarez. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Abreu up to hit. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out there to center. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Willy Adames. And there's a foul ball. Valdez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Oh, 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. The shortstop takes the ball.
Clearly, he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out in the second.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Out front and foul to the left side. On the ground to third. Over to Abreu. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So digging in, Jackson Chourio. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
To third, Bregman. Zips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. And a big swing and a miss. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Swings through that one for strike 2. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Chourio moving under this one. And there's 1 down. And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And a foul ball.
Yes.
1 down, base is empty. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Off the mark there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first on the strikeout.
That's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an 0 for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now a chance for Jeremy Pena. Runner takes off. That one the other way. And a base hit. Diaz. Round second on his way to third. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the
flying drive, and that's a base hit into center field. One runs in. The second run scores. 3-0. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he screwed it up nicely.
Altuve now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss struck him out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now back here at Tropicana Field. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. And a pitch. And that one pulled foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one not close. And a count 1-2. The pitch. That misses. And the count's even at 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. Man at first. Andrew Monasterio up now for the Brewers. Wouldn't chase that time.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
2 for 1.
¿Qué le pasó? Se quedó parado. ¿Por qué? ¿Lo intentó devolver o qué? No, intenté que se barriera. Me parece que es que yo la cagué, tenía que lanzarse.
Here's Yelich at the dish. In the dirt, blocked.
No ball.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. The 0-1. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And another ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Altuve slings to first. Yelich out on the play. And now it's William Contreras. Popped in the air. Left field. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. And now it's Alex Bregman. Swings through that.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. And the righty deals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, and he's out. 2 outs, bases empty. Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. Gets to it onto first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back now in Tampa Bay. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Sal Frelick. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Ryan Abreu. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone?
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That'll make it out of here.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Hoskins, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Fought off foul. The Brewers down by a pair, top half of inning number 4. That one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Willie Adames stands in. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing at 1. Abreu, in his 4th year, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and occasionally mixes in the slurve.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Owen Miller. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 4th, here's Kyle Tucker. Peralta back to work. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And he deals. Inside, just missed.
It's a good take.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And right back to the mound. On to first, and Tucker is retired. Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. There's the strike. swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
No balls. 2 strikes.
The line to kick the pitch. And that one hammered. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Now around second, going for third. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
He was all over that one.
Okay,
He
la
did
lección.
exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
In the air, right field. He's got it. Out number 2. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Foul ball there. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Pitch outside. Throw to third. Ow! And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And step. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Parker Mashinsky.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Bregman is under. This is Bryce Terang. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1.
1 ball. No strike.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that one is lifted in the air. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Tiene drift.
With the way defenders try balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits or balls hit like that. There's always room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Okay.
Here's the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. He's 0 for 1. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with a well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the runner holds. And now the catcher comes up to him. William Contreras. First pitch swinging.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The Stros leading by a run. And we're at the top of the 5th. Tag and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. And that is the third out of the inning.
¿Con cuál se la roba?
We head to the bottom of the 5th.
Ah, pero es que eso que le da tome le da para que corra, que tiene que con L1 que siga la vuelta. Y con R1 lo devuelve.
Con R1.
Con R1 lo devuelve y con L1 que avance.
Bueno.
Y después de el que se la roba lo dejo. No,
Shortstop takes the ball.
O sea, yo para robarla se la hago todo. No le toco más nada.
Swings through that one.
No, pues yo, claro, yo dije que hasta luego y quise devolverla.
1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1-2.
This one in the air right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Strike two. Runner at third, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Base hit, and a run comes in. And that rolls into the corner. And he'll reach second with one away. Here's Alex Bregman. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball. One strike.
Altuve, the runner at second with one away. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Got him. 2 out. So next up for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's 6-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Abreu at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. And Abreu swings through that one.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. Third out, and that ends the frame. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. Now a 6-2 ball. And we're back. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Kicks and fires. Out to center. Myers under it. Puts it away for the out.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Fraley up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Rhys Hoskins now at the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one lifted to left. McCormick has it sized up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at Tropicana Field, well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. Tucker, who's